around. We do by spawns. If you don't know what spawns are, you see where all the guns are, pretty much. That means that if you say 4 of you go A, who are closest to A, first 4 of you go that way, and the closest to B goes that way. So that means that one, that one, that one, and that one, they'll go to A, and those 3 would have gone to B, but obviously it's just 5 people. Does anybody not know how to play spawns? Say so? Yes? No?
Yeah, I don't know much about this spawn tactics.
Well, basically, the pistol tactic is you have 2 people here, like that, one on top of each other's head. Both of you have armor. And then you have 1 person here, and then, oh sorry, 1 person here like that, and then 1 person here like that. These 2 have HE flash and diffuse kits. The other 2 obviously have armor, and the other guy, last one who goes B, he has a HE flash and a diffuse as well. And he just takes up his normal spot of like here when he first gets there. And then, you know, if they start pushing, take a couple of shots. But anyway, I'll get to that in a second. Moving by spawns. Let's restart. Let's say, wait a minute, we'll have Dubman and Paul. Can you just both go to spec?
Yeah.
There you go. Right, I'll restart. All of you, make sure you do not move. Don't move a single bit. Just stand still. Okay? Right then. Now, facts. You're moving, mate. Remember what I just said? Try it again. Swear to God, sometimes, man. Facts. Don't type kill either. Just stand there. Don't type kill. Just stand there. Don't type anything. Just stand there. Right. Right. And as you see, turn around right towards me, mate. Right. As a spawn, that pistol spawn. Who would go where? Conway, do you know who would go where from here?
Where I would go, I would buy armor and be going up here.
Yeah. Where would you be going?
This way.
Yeah. Cool. Jetso, you'd be going that way. Yeah, I'd be going that way. Ryan would go that way. You see how that worked? Look, the 4 closest to A went that way, and the closest to B went that way. But obviously, Conway was closest to the archway, so we went that way. Fax was next, and then Jetso was next. So Jetso and me with the 3rd and 4th guys. That means us 2 buy flash, HE, and diffuse, and that's where Jetso is now. Look, I watch quad. Jetso watches up towards balcony. Right, do you get out the work now? Do you want to do it again? We'll
Yeah,
do it one more time. Just to do it again.
Yeah,
right, stand still again, guys. Still again. Right. Now, this time, Brian would go to B. Fax would go to Arch with armor. Common would go to Arch with armor. Me and Jetso would go to Mini Pit with HE flash and diffuse. Do you see? If you don't see it, look, it's because the closest. Look, that's by spawns. Closest. Don't move, guys.
I see the closest,
understand?
but I don't see the just the positions of where they go.
Well, the two who spawn closest, you just move again, Conway. Sit back down. Those 2 spawn closest to there, right? That means those 2 go this way. The 2 who spawn closest to A next go this way.
Okay, yeah. And what about the positions where they stand?
Right, that it don't make a difference. Like say, it could be the first to get there. Basically, if Conway's the first who gets here, then he'll kneel down and Fax will go on his head. Right? If I'm the first through library, then it means that I'll go to Mini Pit and watch Balk. And
yeah.
The other guy will go library and watch Quad.
Very good.
Fuck me. Oh. So bollocks. Right.
And the 2 sorry to interrupt, but the two when you're buying, it's HE flash and diffuse for the A team, and for the B team it's armor.
No, it's HE. It's armor for the 2 guys here. Yeah, those 2 is armor. Everyone else by HE flash and diffuse. Everyone else by HE flash.
Okay,
and diffuse.
yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Decker,
Right, go back to your teams. Oh, sorry, yeah, go on. What's up? I'm going to go through it again.
yeah, but will I go to like spectator and you do just like a trial run of everyone going, and then I'll get like a video of it.
Alright, right. A trial run to be going to Arch. And it'll be, yeah, Paul, Jetso. Alright, stay where you are a second. All of you stay where you are. Don't move. Sorry. I'm moving, by the way. Everyone else should be in the right positions, yeah?
Yeah, I've just clicked through them all in first person and shown them where they are in third person.
Right. Should Paul be further?
Right, and a bit more just about the positions. When you sat here with your pistol, of course, guy in your head, you want the guy below you being stood up, watching about there, the guy above him, obviously watching the same spot. There's not really any, if they push up, there's no need to actually really move that much until they actually get around the corner, you know, just keep firing there. And if they come around the corner, you know, you can have a couple more shots and maybe get down then. You know, the terrorists, if they're coming up here, like this, then you can pretty much stay there. And if they move out here, you can stay there, and then you move around about now, because then they'll be running around ready for you. And then you should probably just fall back. You know, once they've gone past there, you want to probably fall back to here, and maybe one of you just stand here as well. That's if they push you, of course. Or you can push forward as well. If there's not many, if there's only one guy push round, you push round and you say, oh, you can call like jungle, which is this bit. I'll go through all the positions in a sec actually. And then this guy who's watching there could easily just do that, and this guy here who's watching there could easily just do that as well. And then there'll be four of you just watching that area then. At one point, it depends on the calls. You've got to get the calls right. Don't use your nades without reason. You know, don't just go, oh, I think I'll just flash at, you know, quad now. There's no point. You're wasting them. Just save them. If the rush in sight, obviously, if they're planting there, you know, that side of the box, if they're planting there, you know, make sure you nade it. Either nade like that, or nade just the box there with the HE, that is, by the way, not a flash, but just to explain. You know, nade the most important spot and what have you. If you're flashing in, if they're in sight, then you flash off the boxes.
Make a point not to flash above the mesh netting, above the site, because it doesn't.
Yeah, you get doesn't wait. Don't flash over there. Yeah. If you want to flash there as well, I ain't got any more nades left, but you basically just you stand about here and just aim there and flash like that, and it gets to about just here and lands pretty much here and goes off straight away. So if anyone's in pit, they'll get blind to fuck. Right, and pistol around. The guy who's at B, he's got his nades and shit out. Don't bother, if you see him pushing up, you know, just get a nade out, and then if you hear him round about there, then obviously throw your nade. And then maybe have another one and have a little peek. And then fall back. Don't push him though, okay? You know, fall back to like here, you know, take a couple of shots, and then fall back to like there, and take more shots, then fall back to like here, and see if they push out a bit more. Don't push them though. Just, you know, try and take some pot shots at them. Try and wear them down a bit, and then, you know, it'd be a lot easier for you. So I don't want you to die. I want you to be able to get into a hiding place or whatever, or get back to here or wherever. So then all your teammates come back you up and then get into the site together. Fuck me. Same with the guys at A. Obviously, already said. Watch how you rotate and move. If you're gonna move, if one of you moves forward, then other guy move forward and call where they're coming as well. So if you see them coming this way, say you know, terrorist up mid, whatever, or one up mid, two up mid, three up mid, bomber up mid, and then, you know, so yeah, it's coming CT arch, two coming CT arch, whatever. Then two of you move here. Then this guy, if he hears you call CT arch and there's no one there, he can go to there and like have a couple more pot shots at them, and maybe this guy as well. If he ain't doing nothing, he can then have more shots, then go back to there, sort of shit like that. And of course, you know, if they're rushing quad and bulk, you can throw your nades in and shit. And then these guys here, those two, always when you're doing a retake, you two want to go down here like this. Okay, don't go towards mini pit. And always wait for each other, okay? Don't just push in there by yourselves, you know. Take some shots at them and what have you. They'll most likely have Glocks. You should have the better aim with being USBs and shit. And of course, call where they go. You know, is there any in pit? How many are in pit? It'd be good if you could say whereabouts in pit. If there's any in sight, if there's any quad, if there's any in bulk, whatever. House. And then obviously, like I said, when you want to take it over, the two of you from Arch go straight down here like this. Make sure you check there. The guy at B just rushes down banana, but always wait for the call that the bomber or the bomb's going down, or the bomber is in A, and then you can rotate. You need to actually ask for help. You can't just, if someone says, "Oh, 2 up mid, 3 up mid," that doesn't mean that you rotate. That doesn't mean the guy from B rotates. It just means they're calling where people are. Okay, if you say they are rushing A, then you rotate. Okay, but just calling where people are doesn't mean that you rotate. You've got to learn to hold back, because faking on Inferno is easy. It's same with any map really, but still, you just gotta learn to hold your ground until the actual call is made for whichever site. Also, always make sure you call where you see enemies. Don't just let them run up mid and then just stand there and just, leaving it and just not calling. You want to say 1 up mid or 2 up mid or whatever.